Good morning, you cracking humans, and welcome to the Cycling Maven blog.
Who's this bloke here?
Ja, er så et fodbold! Francia, Alemania! Hey! Goal, 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 goal! Alle, 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 alle!
So that gorgeous little place I had in my vlog two days ago, it turned out that I had the key. I found like 100 k's down the road, I realised I had the key to my room, and it's an old style key. So I'm just walking up to the post office now, and I'm going to mail the key back to these people because they were absolutely lovely. But I have no idea where the post office is. I think it's up here. Alright, job done. The British man that owns that hotel will be very happy because those keys, there was a whole bunch of keys, and long story. It's not like when you go to a big hotel and you just get one of those little swipe cards and they're disposable. So, anyway, boring. Mate, the weather. Like, the best thing about this Tour de France, or one of the great things, is that I get to miss most of the Australian winter, or at least a month of it, which will be good. All right, we're off. So another day, another hotel we're headed to. But at least we get to see the beautiful country of France, which is what it's all about, really. So we just stopped in a little town, but I don't think the French people in the country realise how beautiful they've got it, man. Have a look at this. Beautiful, stunning castle in the background. We've got a river here. And just the architecture of these buildings is amazing, man. I would love to bring Hannah here and just chill out and just have a few weeks here without the Tour de France. So Rob and I stopped in this gorgeous little town. We have parked up for lunch. Rob's just ordered a beer.
No, local aperitif.
A local what?
A local aperitif, a Kia with chestnut.
Oh, a Kia with chestnut. I've just met the chef, and you've been to Sydney and Wollongong?
Sydney and Wollongong.
Yes, yeah, yes. Right. And we're literally in this tiny little town on the way to where we're going. So, and everyone's asking me in the comments, can I get vegan, vegetarian food over here? And this gentleman is going to whip up a salad. Bang. Aren't you? Kia with chestnut.
It looks like wine, but it doesn't taste like wine. And it's
well, drink it up, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah, there's no reading that. So this awesome chef has just brought us down out the back of this little cafe, and we're sitting on this amazing little deck overlooking the river. So I have to admit, when I first arrived in France, I was a little bit apprehensive to try speaking French because, the French are notorious for, Americans and whatnot, not wanting to, speak English in their home country, obviously, and I think that's fairly reasonable. But, yeah, I mean, I'm having a little crack here and there at speaking French, and they're pretty understanding. And when you get stuck, which is pretty much straight away for me, they usually all speak English. So everyone's very friendly. I've found that most places I've been to, that 99% of the people are so friendly, and the French are no different. They are just adorable. I have not met one person who's been rude to us. or anything, and they've just, in fact, quite the opposite. They've been falling over themselves to be friendly to us. So I'm just having a fantastic time.
Mark's driving, and we just we didn't really mean to, but we stumbled upon the course of the Tour de France. So we're actually driving the last 90 odd kilometres of the actual route. Mark's at the wheel and he's pretty chuffed. He's just sort of suddenly found himself in a spot where he can toot and carry on and wave to all the people. Have a look at this. He's going to give me an example. And he's loving it.
The atmosphere is amazing. We've got a Tour de France thing there. We've got cars coming past. Hey, I'm hanging out with Tim from Trek. He's one of the big bosses there, looks after all the social media stuff. But I've just said to him, listen, start retweeting my shit.
I'm going to retweet your shit now, yeah. I just found out he speaks English, he speaks Dutch.
He does.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Waarom?
Yeah.
Come on, do a bit.
Ik kan wel Nederlands praten, dat wist je niet.
Dat wist ik niet, nee.
Maar
Heel
het is
mooi.
wel mooi. Ik vind het wel heel gezellig om Nederlands te praten.
Ja, je hebt een mooi accent ook en allemaal, ja.
Wel bedankt. Hartstikke bedankt.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave these two to talk shit.
No, we ask our fans, because we have the pinstripes on our jerseys, to send us photos of them on their bikes, on their Trek bikes, in their jerseys, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
like
right.
every day, we're not really shouting out for it so much.
Yeah.
Like every day we get 5 to 10 people sending their pictures over. We love it. Keep them coming.
Okay.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Everybody is still active and operational, you know. It's the safest tour in terms of crashes for the last 14 years. I love it because I still feel for the boys. When I see them crashing, I go, ooh, that hurts. So I'm so happy that this tour has been very, very good in terms of crashing.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, it stays like that.
Yeah. When was the last crash you had?
The last crash I had, okay, I'm sorry. This morning when I was out running, I actually slipped. I was running down from a bridge, running down the hillside, and the grass was just a little wet from the morning moisture, and I just slipped out, and it actually ended up on my behind or whatever.
Did you?
But,
Is this true?
And sliding down, yes. Well, nothing happened, it was just soft grass, but actually my last crash was this morning, so basically 8 hours ago. There you go.
So,
But on the bike, I was lucky that the last 3 times I did Tour de France, so 2014, 2013, 2012, I finished 3 years in a row without a crash, and I'm super happy about that.
So you and I are doing the Zwift ride together. What are we going to talk about?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we are. So start promoting it, Zwift. But what are we going to talk about, man? You're going to have to ask me questions.
Well, how long?
Because it's like an hour.
Oh, that's easy.
You
I
reckon?
can talk for an hour. You ask me one question, I can talk for an hour.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will. So I'm going to ask you like a couple of questions, and you make sure you do all the talking, and it will make my job much easier.
Easy peasy, mate. No worries, mate. And in case you're running out of questions, I can talk for hours about the conspiracy theory. Did the moon landing ever happen, or was it all made in Hollywood? I can talk for ages about that.